Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a cleaning video. Exciting, I know, but basically I've been getting quite a lot of questions and queries, I suppose is the word, like people asking me like how do I manage to clean my toys and prep them and set them up and store them. Oh my god, I had about 3 questions in a day asking me about how, not just toys though, it was like other stuff. They were asking like how I store things and like my SKU kind of like system, and basically I don't have one, but yeah, so this is like my process: buy stuff, bring it back, sort it out, and then clean it with a wet wipe. Yeah, that's all I use, a wet wipe. And to be honest, I've used soapy wipe before, that's fine and everything, but wet wipes for some reason they dry quicker, I find. But yeah, there was like 100 different methods. So there's some old wives' tales about putting like soda and vinegar and all that. But basically, yeah, I just use a wet wipe and just clean up Cruella because, she's mean. Yeah, so basically, all these toys, they come from like either car boots or charity shops, and, some of them are from like 10, 15, 20, sometimes 30 plus years, and they're going to pick up some rubbish in their day. So yeah, I like just to give them a bit of clean. A lot of people ask, not a lot of people, people like can say like, oh, well, you're making more work for yourself, and well, I like to know that the product that I'm selling is decent enough, you know what I mean. It's the same with like clothing. You want to like debobble something, or if you want to like you wash it first. I mean, I know a couple of people that don't actually wash clothing, and I'm not too fussed, because if I buy clothing online, I actually wash it and then I put it on or I try it on first to see if it fits, and then I give it a wash anyway. That's just me. I mean, god, look at these guys. Sorry, I'm just saying, I'm narrating, but I've just seen Grumpy. That was me this morning. I was like, oh yeah, so that's just my process of like cleaning and the reasons why. I mean, like I said, there are a million different ways you can do it. Some people are, I keep saying some people, it's not. It's just like, me, really, I'm kind of worried about some of the chemicals in the things. Like these older toys, they use, is it lead paint? Or is that for like buildings? I can't remember. They use specific paints, and some might come off, like paint come off, and that's what I'm worried about. Like I've got this like £100 toy and I'm started cleaning it, and then all of a sudden it strips the paint off. But yeah, it hasn't happened yet. So I think, because I use like these environmentally friendly surface cleaners basically, and they give off a really nice like smell. Yeah, look how different that looks. I mean, you can just tell by the nose. Like, it's mad. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do like a little slideshow of before and after. Oh god, that's Roxanne out of the Goofy movie, by the way. And I look at the state of her hair. But yeah, she's been around, hasn't she? It's like 20 odd years, hasn't it? But yeah, I mean, I'm going to do like a little slideshow and yeah, do a bit before and after, like photo shoots. See, look, yeah, I was worried that I thought that was the like part of the underpaint or the material underneath, and I was relieved that it wasn't. Hang on, wait, spoiler. But yeah, so I'm always very hesitant about using wet wipes, but they are the best. They're quicker to dry. But, action figures especially. I mean, kids have had their hands all over them. They've been in the garden. They've dunked them in the yogurt. They've done all sorts to them, and then they get sold on the car boot, and there's like a million hands on them, and there's rain, there's dirt, flecks of dust. I just like to know that the product that I'm sending off is to a standard where they can't come back and say, oh well, it really smells and it really it's dirty. Not. Yeah, because it might be me, but like I feel like if a buyer wants to send something back, they'll come up with any sort of reason, like the reason I explained in my last video, but someone said it smelled and they can't prove it, but it smelled just fine when I received it and there was nothing wrong with it. Yeah, so I like to, this is just a slideshow by the way of some of the things, and people say like, oh, you can't really tell, and it's like, yeah, but I know if I've sent something dirty or something's off with it, yeah, so basically what I did was just to kind of prove my point. I'll say prove a point, it's not, is this: I cleaned, look at how filthy these Mr. Potato have. By the way, I got these for £1. It's a whole Mr. Potato head, and I had all these bits. They were filthy, and I was like, it's alright, I cleaned them. And this is it without the flash. So this is my camera, my DSLR without the flash, so you can tell. I mean, I find that white plastic is is the hardest to clean, but it's the most rewarding once it's like properly cleaned. But yeah, you can get away with certain stuff, but I don't know if it's OCD. Have I got OCD where it's like if I did half of them and then I forgot the nose, I couldn't just put it all in a bag and be done with it. I'd have to clean that nose. So yeah, I'm going to show you the one with the flash now. Okay, this is clean without the flash. Sorry, the previous one was dirty. This is clean without the flash. And I'm going to put the flash on for when it's clean, because it's so different, and a flash makes all the difference. And you know, a lot of people have started using like Instagram and, you know, all these little apps that you can to like alter and digitally like clean stuff, and I think that's cheating in my humble experience. It's like, fine, do it to your face, that's fine, everyone's got a filter, I love them, but yeah, when it comes to like your selling stuff, it's kind of a, you know, it's false, it's not fair. If a buyer's like if a buyer's like trusting you, I think as a seller that you have to do as much as you can to try and sell something, and cleaning it. Oh, by the way, did you just see that? This is the flash. Look how different they look. They look brand spanking new, and that's only because I've cleaned it. That's only because I've just literally ran a wet wipe, and a lot of people said, oh, you're making too much time for yourself, you know, making too much time, putting too much effort into it. And it's like, yeah, but that, for exactly the reasons I've just stated, like, I know that I've sent off a good product, because I've had like instances where I've like had like toys for like when I've ordered them online for like, you know, my niece and nephew, like something's a bit off if it's pre-owned, you know, and yeah, you just know, you know, I suppose it depends on the type of seller and buyer you are, but you know, it just does work both ways, doesn't it? But yeah, I was so impressed with myself, but I'm going to show you the actual wet wipe that I used, mainly just to show you, to prove that, oh god, toys pick up so much crap. Isn't this just disgusting? What are those yellow bits? I don't even want to know. But that is like, just from cleaning those, the whole Mr. Potato Head and like all the accessories. So yeah, I mean, vile is not the word. I mean, that's just one kind of toy. I mean, if that is not like scary, I don't know what it is. And to be honest, do you know, when I was younger, mum and dad didn't care, you know, they basically, that's why they sent us, they admitted that, that's why we sent you to playgroup every other day, to pick up all the germs so your immune system will be really good. I'm like, oh, for God's sake. But yeah, and you know, kids are kids, they're gonna put it in the mouth and stick it up the nose and, you know, throw it in the garden, bury it for like a year, come back to it, and then, you know, stick it in the mouth again. It's just one of those things. But like when you're reselling, you know, you know this, and to clean it. that's all I'm saying, you know, clean the toys, clean your you know, clothes. It's just for me. That's what I do. Plus, you know, I think if they look good, like obviously with a flash and with a camera, but like if they look good, people are going to buy them. The people are going to gravitate to them, I find. Do you know, once you clean, then it's time to photograph and list. I'm sorry, that was pretty sad, but anyway, I'm going to move on. This is the storage phase, and basically I'm going to use these Toy Story toys as an example. The individual ones, you can get like smaller bags, but I use like generally quite, not big bags, but like quite medium-sized bags, and basically put them in, and I leave the top open because I'm always changing things around. I'm always bundling things with other things, or like if something doesn't sell after like a month or maybe two, I'd take it off and maybe put it with another toy or something, so you're not wasting any resources that way if you leave the bags open. Yeah, and basically I don't really have, when it comes to toys, I don't really have a specific system, an SKU system. I thought I was going to, and if I was just going to focus on action figures and toys and all that lot, I would have done, and I would have done it by like, you know, size or whatever, but what I'm doing at the moment is basically just doing on type. So Disney and Pixar, that's one box. You know, Marvel or superheroes, that's another box. Miscellaneous is a big box. You know, Hasbro, that's another one. Or like, you know, Pokemon, that's another one. You know, so I do have like these boxes, and Smurfs, that's another one. I've just looked over at Michelle's, and so basically I just do that and put them in a bag, so at least I know where they will be for sure. And that's basically it, guys. I'm sorry, it's not like, you know, very scientific, but that's basically how I clean stage and, you know, list and store. It's that easy really when it comes to toys and action figures and all that lot. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.